guys, how's it going? Here's another video. I wanted to talk about garage sales today and some of the tips that I have. Garage sale season is coming up, and it can be a really good source for, like, let's say if you want to start a side hustle, on eBay or on Facebook Marketplace, selling things. Garage sales is a great place to start, in my opinion. You find the best deals there, and also the best variety of items, right? It's just really random things that you can find, so it can really help you diversify your store. So some of the tips that I would say are: find something that you're really good at, right? Or that you really understand. So if that's, for example, if it's video games, if it's like tools, if it's electronics, if it's clothing, there's money to be made in every single one of those categories. But what I've found is that if you're good at just a few categories, obviously it would be really nice if you're good at many different things. But if you're really good at understanding a few items, a few categories, then you can attend to more garage sales, right? So let's say that, for example, you start off and you really don't know much of anything. Obviously use your phone to look up things. I use Google. I just take a picture of an item and it immediately kind of just gives me the current market prices on eBay and stuff like that. So obviously use that, but it's also easy for me to quickly go to those items that I'm finding because I know what I'm looking for, right? And I have a category that I'm focused on, right? And what I've found a lot of people do when they first start off is they spend their time kind of going through everything in the garage sale, like everything, They're looking for silver, they're looking for video games, clothing, like just everything, and they're spending too much time on one garage sale. And sometimes some garage sales they're not good in general, right? I've been to some where I literally step in, step out in like under 30 seconds because I know for a fact that, okay, this garage sale is no good. Let's go to the next one. You'll know when you're in a good one because you're gonna start seeing really good items. Also, the prices are gonna be really good, and so yeah, just recognize those items. That way you're not spending 5, 10, 15 minutes in a garage sale. By then you could have gone to 4, maybe, if it's a community or a garage sale, right? So that's my strategy. My strategy is, okay, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna park in between two garage sales if I see 2, and I'm gonna walk to the first one, be quick, go to the next one. And the other thing too, I believe in karma. So don't try to like undercut people's prices, right? If you ask for a price, and yes, there's some times where you can negotiate if it's kind of like on the higher end and you still want the item. But if you're already getting a steal of a deal, right? Let's say a video game, like a Mario game or something, they're asking $5 for it and the comps are $30. It's like, just pay them the $5, right? Just pay them the $5. There's no need to try to get that deal for $2 or $3. Again, I just believe in good karma. If you treat people well, just think good things are going to happen to you as well. So just be honest, and I think it's just going to be more beneficial for you. There's been even times where, like, usually what I do is I grab a lot of things that I like, and then towards the end I try to just have them give me a price for everything. Sometimes they've given me like really low prices, and let's say I don't have change, I have like a 20 or whatever, I'll just give them the 20 and I'll tell them, hey, keep it, like, that's fine. I don't need the few dollars extra that you're gonna give me, right? Again, just to create positive vibes, just to kind of enjoy the moment and not be so stressed out. The other thing is good garage sale etiquette. So like, if someone's already looking at a bunch of video games, obviously you wanted those, don't go in there and try to steal them from him. Just go to the next yard sale, right? There's stuff for everyone. It's happened to me a few times where I'm looking at something, at a box that has games in there, cards or whatever, and some rando just comes over you and tries to kind of like take it from you. It's like, no, man, no. I was looking at the box first. You can step away and you can wait your turn, right? So, again, just kind of treat people how you want to be treated. It would be my biggest recommendation. And the other tip, I kind of already talked about it, but the other tip is when you arrive to a garage sale, start grabbing things that you like and then make like a pile, right? If the clients are okay with that, obviously ask them before you start doing that. But make like a little pile and ask for the price. Sometimes you'll get a better deal by doing that. The other thing I would say is if you're into like cards or stuff like that, like sports, man, it can be so challenging to spend, an hour or 2 hours looking through each one of those cards. Sometimes if it's worth it, try to get everything and move on to the next garage sale. So like they have a box and you kind of do a quick review. There's some good stuff in there. See if they want to sell the whole thing versus like trying to get a price or trying to find like one individual card to buy. And that way when you're home, you have more time to review everything and hopefully you get a good deal by, hopefully you find the card you're looking for. That would be my other tip. I've done that a bunch of times with like tools. So let's say like there's a bag of tools, like just random things, right? Instead of like grabbing one of those tools that you like if it's a snap-on wrench or something, you see something in there, instead of asking for that one price for that wrench, just grab the bag and be like, hey, how much do you want for this whole bag? Sometimes they'll be like, yeah, just give me $20 or whatever, and then you can just take the whole thing. You might find other stuff in there. So that's just another strategy that I recommend. So what else? Yeah, I mean, the other thing is have fun with it. Don't get stressed out. I've seen people at garage sales that are just stressed, right? You can just see it in them, like they're trying to find $1 million item. It's like, just relax, man. This is a garage sale. You're not going to become rich by doing this, right? So just enjoy it. Don't get super stressed out. Talk to people, talk to the owners. Be efficient with your time at the same time. Be respectful, and just create good vibes. And I promise you're gonna find really good items, and you'll be able to have a really nice store. So those are just some of the tips. Again, for eBay, I usually list smaller items, and then I try to avoid listing things that break, so like plates or cups. Phone fell, but yeah, what I was saying is like for items in eBay, I try to avoid any glass, so that way you don't ship something and it breaks. And then for bigger items, use Facebook Marketplace. It's a great it's a great place to sell things, just because you're not paying any fees, you're not paying any shipping, you don't have to package, you don't have to do none of that. The only thing you do have to do is meet with someone. So that's kind of the bad side, right? Sometimes you meet with some sketchy people. But also, if you're shipping through eBay, if it's a medium-sized box, use FedEx for that. And then for smaller items, use USPS. Usually you'll get better rates for smaller items in USPS, and for bigger items, FedEx will be your spot. So again, thank you so much for listening to my video. Enjoy the season. Hopefully you find some great items, and I'll catch you up in the next one. Bye.